Hello there guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today's video we're going to be talking about the special 2-week Christmas calendar, that long anticipated Christmas calendar that was meant to be a breath of fresh air after the disappointing week-long calendar that we got for the anniversary. And we also took our liberty to grab some screenshots, snap some pictures and piece together, and here we can see basically the calendars of 2017, 2018 and 2019. And so let's go through them basically year by year and check what's changed, and actually potentially put out a hypothesis that this is the weakest and crappiest calendar year by year. And so we're going to go through by basically checking the valuable items. So year 2017 we have 4 greater gifting crystals. Year 2018 we have 3 greater gifting crystals, and year 2019 we also have 3 greater gifting crystals. So the amount of greater gifting crystals that are in fact valuable crystals, well, it's gone down, right? It used to be 4, now it's 3, and so I guess 4 was too many for us, and that is also a crystal where we can put a solid 300 kind of unit value on it. Obviously, when it comes to crystal shards, 2017 we had 500 4-star shards and 1000 5-star shards. And then 2018 we had 1500 4-star shards, and 2018 we basically have 2000 4-star shards. So we have an increase of 500 4-star shards from year before, which means so very much to so many of us. Let's check out the 5-star shards. 2017 1000, 2018 3000, 2019 3000. That's odd. Okay. Check out the number of tier 2 alphas, or tier 2 alphas in general, the one cornerstone of every calendar. And it's been one tier 2 alpha since 2017, and nothing has gone up there, nothing has increased. In fact, only kind of significant change in today's calendar is the fact that we have, hold your shoes guys, I'm gonna knock your socks off, 250 6-star shards. Really? 250 6-star shards. Man, it's why bother even? They're practically non-existent. So you give us 125th or something. I don't know. Not in the morning to do the math, but it's not a lot, man, guys. Is it? Right? Anyways, so year before we also had this event going on where we had these gadget things, and those gadget things were actually awarding some decent stuff. And the stuff in there was tier 4 class catalyst, tier 4 basic fragments, tier 2 alpha frags, I believe, and stuff like that. So this year those have been replaced with what they have been replaced: premium hero crystals, 3-star hero crystals, tier 1 alpha, essentially all the stuff that we could get in those, or maybe a bit less, depending obviously how your RNG fell in. So all of the filler stuff has hardly changed, if at all, arguably gone down. But let's return to my statement that this is the worst calendar essentially that we have had, and the argument for that is fairly simple. Outside of greater gifting crystal that gets updated year by year and actually kind of maintains its value, all of these resources are depreciating heavily. Let me put it to you in perspective. 2017 December, tier 2 alpha, still quite a big deal. If an offer comes out, offer will be priced at $150 for a tier 2 alpha catalyst, and many people would buy it. Many would pass it, but that would be the price point of this tier 2 alpha catalyst on an average everyday offer. 2019, obviously time progresses, we get more and more of these tier 2 alphas. They are easier and easier to be obtained, and the price drops. Price would be dropping to 50, 60, 70 bucks at most. 2019, if you put an offer for tier 2 alpha for 30 bucks, there will be a large portion of people who pass it. This year, you can't really price a tier 2 alpha more than $25, $35, something like that, right? And therefore, the main kind of drawing point in this calendar, in terms of its actual monetary value, if you're somebody who spends, or even kind of let's say its symbolic value, has gone down heavily. It was basically 4 or 5 times as valuable in 2017 as it is now. So if you are a person who likes to talk dollars, essentially you could find $150 in the calendar of 2017, and some extra stuff, right? These 5-star shards obviously have some value and stuff like that, but the bare minimum would be that main aspect of the crystal, which is tier 2 alpha, which was worth $100 to $150. Now, if you would put a price tag on calendar of 2019, the price tag would be $35 or $50 or whatever, because the tier 2 alpha is worth so much less today than it was 2 years ago. So even though technically, when you look at it, item by item, this is the best calendar we have had. The Kabam is giving us the most amount of free stuff, yay, resources, yay, whatever. In reality, today it's worth the least amount, and this is technically the worst calendar that you can get. There have been hardly any changes, and the second big point of this video is the fact that Kabam once again just simply seems lazy. The approach to putting out these calendars, instead of being, so we have a 14-day calendar, let's start from scratch and let's fill it with stuff that our summoners will appreciate, the approach of making these calendars seems much more like, hey, Steve, do you still have any of those 2018 calendars? Yeah, those. Just bring one right here, slap 250 6-star shards on it, and just send it out. No, why bother? Just send it out, man. Just sprinkle in some 6-star shards, man. It will be good. Everybody's gonna like it. Everybody liked the last one, right? Yeah, pretty much. Okay, yeah, send it out. Hey, Steve, I said 250 6-star shards, not 2,500. GF5B frags? No, don't be silly. Those losers don't deserve them. Just put out it as is, man. No need to change anything. Yep, it's free shit. They're gonna be happy about it, right? So yeah, guys, not only I think Kabam is missing great opportunities to impress the player base with some sort of creativity, I also think that they are being utterly lazy and hardly paying any effort at all to these offers, games, and calendars. We could definitely see that in updated Cavalier progression-based calendars, where these calendars hardly scaled. They only tossed in like 1 tier 2 alpha, changed the crystal from 3 to 4-star to 4 and 5-star one, and that's it. That's how it pretty much finished. Same with these calendars. They're essentially pretty much the same with slightly up number values, and this year you can hardly even argue that, because like they added 9,000 tier 4 beef catalyst fragment thingies, whatever. You could get them from those red tickets or gadgets, whatever they were last year. They added a tier 4 CC crystal. You could also get that one from those gadget things. And yeah, so there's literally hardly any, if any, improvement, hardly any, if any, change. It just feels stale and stagnant. Back in 2016, back in 2017, Kabam were actually interested in creating something new, and changing some things up, and getting something exciting, something that enticed players. And you could see that there are new things coming to the game. In 2019, nothing is new. Everything is reused, overused, rehashed, old template. They have hardly had an original idea in entire 2019. If you take a look back, there's pretty much nothing new that came to the game. Every side event quest was pretty much a rehash of something that we have had before. Every reward that got updated or changed, or any celebrations, were rehashed from what we had before. Even July 4th and 5th offers are pretty much rehash of these caches and how they scale up. It's just they toss in a bit better resources. Only in fact new thing that kind of excited people for a while was Nexus crystals, but they're nowhere to be seen. Why not add a Nexus 5-star crystal instead of those 250 6-star shards here? Essentially that could mean the same thing. You dupe a 5-star, you get 275 6-star shards, but at least there is that excitement of a Nexus crystal in it. So yeah, all in all, man, I don't even know much to say. It just seems that we're playing the game where company has stopped bothering. stopped caring, stopped making up new ideas. They're just rehashing everything that's old. They're using our 5-year anniversary trailer as an advertisement for a completely different mobile game. So you can naturally see why people are getting worried that MCOC is getting left alone, because things feel stagnant. There's hardly any innovation, hardly any improvement. In fact, only department that has been delivering, I think, is the cosmic design and character design, like visual design, and people who make the new champions, because those have been cool, those have been interesting. Anything and everything that has to do with making side events, making these calendars, making rewards, making offers, is just rubbish. They're underperforming. Actually, they're not working. I'm not sure what they are like getting paid for, because they haven't really made anything new for an entire year. That has to be the easiest job ever, man. You come into the work, okay, we need to put out an offer. Just check what we did last year, drop the price a bit or add some stuff. Or, oh, we need these new calendars. Just take the one from last year, add in 256 touchdowns, done. Boom, nailed it. Right? So no, I'm not happy with it. It's not that I expect the world of them, but you can't argue the fact that Tier 2 Alpha in 2017 was so much more valuable than it is now. You can't argue the fact that 3,000 5-star shards was so much more valuable last year than it is now. And 250 6-star shards? Do we really need to assign like some sort of value to them? Not really. I don't think so. It's just not enough, man. It's a drip in the ocean. But yeah, that is what I think of this. I think that to some degree, at least some people in Kabam has stopped caring and has stopped trying, and these calendars show it. These calendars show it very well. That will do for today. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, hit that like, hit that sub, hit all the buttons, and I'm gonna catch you guys soon. See ya.